Well, there's the last guy. He's got blue hair. Cyrus? Is that you? Oh no, you're Archer. His name is Thomas, so he lied about his name. This is like the 50th Thomas we've battled. They're like all in Team Rocket. Team Rocket is secretly just the people named Thomas Club, and people with the name Thomas are evil. One of my middle names is actually Thomas. Maybe I should join Team Rocket. Yeah. Team Rocket is my calling. I should just go ahead and join it. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Informan again. Welcome back to another episode of the HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. If you missed in the last episode, we took on Price in his gym, and we also started the whole radio tower debacle with Team Rocket. We also took on the Team Rocket admin, the one with the purple hair. I forgot his name. I know that his name got randomized to Jimmy, but I forgot his actual name. I know it begins with a P. But yeah, that was a pretty intense battle as well. So if you want to see the battles you missed out on the last episode, definitely go check that out. But as you can see, our friend Retro Mini Me, which was a Snover, is now in a Bomb Snow. That also happened in the last episode, so definitely make sure you go and check out the last episode if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's get into the team recap. So, starting off, of course, with Retro Mini Me. Retro Mini Me has Ice Shard, Icy Wind, Wood Hammer, and Razor Leaf. Mark the Machamp with Cross Chop, Vital Throw, Seismic Toss, and Submission. Rye the Phanpy with Slam, Takedown, Assurance, and Rollout. Our shiny... Why am I forgetting the name of this Pokemon? Whatever. Sadie with Slash, Crush Claw, Air Slash, and Sucker Punch. Olga the Hypno with Headbutt, Psybeam, Silverwind, and Hypnosis. And Tails the Floatzel with Shockwave, Whirlpool, Crunch, and Surf. It's kind of weird that I forgot the name of the Pokemon. It's just that when I nickname Pokemon, like, once in a while I forget the name of the Pokemon. It's just so weird that I'm forgetting the name of it. Whatever, I won't waste time trying to remember the name of a Pokemon species. But yeah. There's the Kimono girl that keeps showing up, so we'll go talk to her. I know it begins with a Z. It's funny that, like, Zangoose. God, it's just so weird that I've just randomly forgot the name of a Pokemon. But there we go. We got the basement key, so that's why we're headed this way. I don't remember if we battle Silver up ahead. Like, I know that happens in this area. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to make a really quick cut right here because the game is glitching out, as you can see. So I'll be back in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. That was really weird. It's only happened once before during our recording, but it happens all the time usually because, you know, HeartGold ROMs are really messed up and stuff like that, so, you know, they glitch out a lot. But all I had to do was save to the emulator, reset it, and then save a save state from the beginning of the loading the game. Artist Thomas. So one thing that you guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you definitely should. I have my Twitter down in the description below, just like I do in every video. But my lighting is pretty different. Like I can change it and stuff. Here's the button. But I got a ring light. Yeah, that's way too dark. Just watching me experiment with the light there. But yeah, I got a ring light. And some other people, after I tweeted about it, they mentioned how they have one as well, and they really like it. I like it so far too. You know, I kind of didn't, know about ring lights until people started using them a lot on TikTok and stuff, and it's that kind of like ring glow that people have in their eyes and stuff. All it's doing to my glasses is giving them a glare, but it's a much different glare than before, because the glare before, you guys could barely like see my eyes, but now the glare is just the ring light, and I mean, just looking at it now, I can clearly see my pupils, so hopefully you guys can see the same. The lighting is definitely different. It lights up my whole face rather than just parts of my face like my lamp did. So we do battle Silver, aka Rick. Alright, well let's see what Rick has for his team this time around, because he does have almost a full team. He's got Cradilly. That's a little bit of a threat to our friend Retro Mini Me here, but, we are also a threat to it. I don't remember if Rock resists ice or not, but I will use a wood hammer. I know it's recoil damage, but it does do a lot of damage, and it did just learn this move. Okay, yeah, that's recoil damage, but all this Cradilla is using so far is ingrained, so I'm gonna hit it with an Ice Shard. There we go, that's the first Pokemon now. Okay, it said it's super effective, so it doesn't resist. Okay. Rock does not resist ice types. If you can't tell at this point, like what I've memorized and stuff like that about different Pokemon, then like resistance for types and stuff like that, then you must be new to the channel. But like, I'm not 100% like, I don't have it implanted in my brain what's super effective, what resists what. Like, for the longest time, like really recently, I learned that Dragon does not in fact resist fighting type. And that would have been useful to know, especially battling that Mega Medicham and X with my Mega Garchomp, where we got our 6th death. But recently, like literally Saturday, so the day before I recorded this, I put up my X Randomizer Nuzlocke death montage. So if you want to see like all the deaths of the Pokemon that we lost during the playthrough, I actually already have like a lot of views on that video, but if you either watch some episodes of X or you want to see like all the deaths and stuff like that, if you missed any, then I definitely recommend you go check that out. It was a pretty quick video to put together, but still thought it was important to start doing death montages. And I will have a death montage for this series as long as, you know, we have more than 2 deaths by the end of it, because right now we only have 2, but we have to deal with the League, and we are going to Kanto, so we'll have to deal with Red and whatever Pokemon he has. And if I recall correctly, his whole team is level 85, so we're going to have to do either a lot of grinding or just try to win with what we have when we get to him. Trying to see which setting has the least amount of glare, because I like how like the lighting looks on this setting, but like you can still see plenty of glare in it, but no, I won't think about it too much. I like how it looks. Hopefully you guys do too, and hopefully you don't mind the glare too much. Drowsy, okay. Looks like you almost stole one of our Pokemon there. But I'm going to switch out to Sadie, because unless this thing is planning to put us to sleep right away, it's probably going to use an attack. Either that or it's going to be using a different type of defensive move. So I'm going to use Sucker Punch. And it worked, so it was planning to attack us. Okay. That is a one-hit KO. I shouldn't have said that earlier because I was totally expecting it. We're 8 levels ahead of it, and it's super effective, so it's a pretty powerful Dark-type move when it hits, so... But yeah, I also have my old lamp, you know, what I used for my lighting before. It's in the background and on, so that helps me like have light in the background, so it's like perfectly balanced and stuff like that. And I also set my focus all the way on high, so like it focuses on, like my camera focuses on my face, rather than, you know, the whole image of what it's capturing, so that's really nice too. I asked for a new camera for Christmas. It's the same one. If you watch Reversal on Twitch, it's the one that he has. I don't know like anybody else who has it. I just went to his specs in the description of his stream and saw like the camera he had, and it's not that expensive for cameras, that is. The camera that I'm currently using, I believe it's been about 2 years, so I don't even remember which one I got. I probably shouldn't be switching to the normal type just because it has a flying type, but it did only use Slash, so this Air Slash should knock it out. It didn't. I 100% expected that, but thankfully it was only using Slash. But I believe it was about $50, and this one from that Reversal uses is about $70, so I'd say that's not too bad. And it is a really good camera, so it's a good price for a really good camera. I kind of don't want to keep a normal type in for another fighting type. Lucario is a little bit more of a threat. It is steel type, so I get... No, I'll switch to Olga. No! My controller drifted again. Dang it. I hate that it does that. Just because it's a Switch... No, it's not because it's a Switch controller. It's just because, you know, it moves too fast. I don't know if it has to do with the emulator or what. Yeah, thanks for using Force Palm. It was expecting to fight a rock type back there, so. Take the hail, both of us, I guess. I'll just use Side Beam, because, you know, obviously that's the move I would use. I don't know why I decided to go out and say that. For some reason, like, in my mind for a second, I was like, use Silver Wind, but then I was like, no. The Pokemon I'm using is super weak to Silver Wind. I forgot to mention that, you know, leveling up, Olga did learn Silver Wind. I did not expect that to be a move that a Psychic type, especially Hypno, would learn, but apparently you know Silver Wind, so, you know, we finally have a Bug type move on the squad, so I said why not? Now it's on the squad. On Olga, at least. Alright, who's the next victim? Smeargle. Okay, now we can switch to Mark. I was going to switch to Mark for Lucario because Lucario is Steel type, but I was like, maybe I should just use Olga since Mark was paralyzed, so, you know. We've done really good this series with keeping Pokemon alive. Like, I know I said that in Black 2, where we only had 2 deaths for, like, for the first half of the series we only had 2 deaths. No, we had 1 death. No! We didn't have a single death for half the series. And then we lost our first Pokemon, I think after, it was after beating, the Electric type gym, so that's the 5th gym. We've beaten 7 gyms and only have 2 deaths, so we're doing pretty good. I'm probably expecting that we're gonna lose maybe some Pokemon in Kanto, but I don't know if we're gonna get enough for a death montage. Because that death montage will literally be a minute long, so there's no purpose in doing one if we only have 2 deaths. I feel like death montages are more for series that have a ton of deaths. And I felt like 7 deaths was plenty. I mean, it's not that much, but it's still, like, long enough to be a solid video. It didn't go to 10 minutes like the YouTube algorithm picks up as a good size for good length for a video, but, you know, I didn't care. I just wanted to make the video, and some people were saying that they were wanting to see it, so that's why I made it. So we've seen Cradilly and Lileep in this episode. Crazy, bro. That's crazy. I know in the last episode I barely fought any Team Rocket grunts because I was like, we shouldn't be wasting our time, but I feel like, you know, we have to fight all of them this time around. Switch out to Olga for this one. I'll probably speed up more for these ones since we do have to fight this many grunts. That was just a robber. Not even a Team Rocket grunt. None of these have been grunts, have they? They've all been robbers. No, those ones are grunts, so that was just the first robber. The next trainer is a robber as well. But there are buttons here that we have to press. So I guess they changed the challenge for this one. It's not like 3 buttons in one set area. It's like colored buttons in the middle. But I'm trying to get that door to open. The one on the bottom right. This is the one I want open. I don't know why I'm pointing to the screen. You guys can't see me point my finger to the screen. I'm stupid. Well, we got it open, so happy Christmas to me. I pressed the button way too many times, but it is a lot easier than the original Gold and Silver one. I'll say that at least. Still don't have a ground type move on the squad, unfortunately. It would be really nice if we could have one, but unfortunately we do not. I was going to switch out to Tails because, you know, you haven't used Tails, but I was like, wait, that's a bad idea. That's an absolutely terrible idea. We're about to fight an electric type, so we'll just use Slam with Rai and one-shot it. That's beautiful. Level 41 for Retro Mini-Me. I don't know why I still have the experience share on it. Do I still have the experience share on it? I can check that. I can definitely do that. Pikachu. Interesting. I don't think we've battled a Pikachu yet this series. We barely ever battled Pikachu. Generation 6 was the first time they changed Pikachu's cry to just be him saying Pikachu. Yeah, Retro Mini-Me doesn't have the experience share on. I guess we just switched on in the middle of it or something, I don't know. But yeah, Generation 6 was when they added Pikachu just to have it saying Pikachu like a clip from the anime. And then Let's Go Eevee was when Eevee first started saying its name, because Eevee is technically like a second Pokemon mascot now. Which I'm not mad about. I really like that they kind of, you know, made Eevee into a mascot. It's really cool that they did that now, so we don't have to just see Pikachu all the time. We can see Eevee, which in my opinion is much cuter than Pikachu, and a more awesome Pokemon than Pikachu. Sorry to all my Pikachu friends Pikachu stan friends out there, or anybody that is watching that prefers Pikachu, but you know, that's just my opinion. I like Eevee more than Pikachu, and it's obviously it's more useful than Pikachu. I like Raichu more than Jolteon, but like every other evolution, you know, you can't really compare an electric type to an ice type or something like that to say which one's better, but I do like Eevee more than Pikachu. A full heal. Alright. You seem a little tired. Now you want to play with me? You're tired and you want to play? I guess it only took 3 steps for you to be done with being tired. Did you take a power nap while walking? Were you sleepwalking? It's a little bit of a weird thing to just do, Retro Mini-Me. But it's a big no-no to fight a fire type when you're using a Pokemon that has 2 types that are weak to fire. So we're going to switch out to Rai. No, actually, let's switch out to Tails. I was going to switch out to Tails earlier against a Pokemon that obviously would make that a bad idea. So, yeah. One-shot the Charmeleon with Surf. Jumpluff. Retro Mini-Me. Obviously. 4 times effective. Destroyed. Okay, I'm going to put somebody else on the first spot. We've given a lot of screen time to Retro Mini-Me this episode, so we'll switch up to somebody else. Let's put our Shiny in the first spot, just to have that Shiny falling behind us. Beautiful. That's the radio director guy. That's the guy we have to get to. Heck yeah, boy. Alright, let's see what this guy has. He's the last guy, rocket guy we have to battle down here. Marcellus. That's another name we've seen a lot. Yes, the shiny logo. You know what, I might make the question of the day today, what is the most recent shiny you've gotten? I got, shiny Mantike last night. Because I'm doing the Isle of Armor Pokedex in order for shiny hunts. Just because it's just something that I wanted to do. And, that does cause me to do a lot of hunts for shiny Pokemon I don't necessarily want. But I was thankful that I got, shiny Mantike last night and a little bit over 300 eggs. So, I'm glad to have that one done. But now I'm doing Wingull, which is a little bit different. It's not necessarily a shiny I want, but it would be cool to have, especially since, you know, I do have a shiny well, I have had a shiny Pelipper. That save file is long deleted, so I don't have it anymore, but in Omega Ruby, my first series on the channel, if you remember, I got a full-on shiny Pelipper while grinding on the way to the last part of the game. I was grinding before Victory Road, that's what I'm trying to say. This guy gave me the card key, right? Because we're taking care of the last part of the Team Rocket saga or whatever. We're going to fight the last 2 admins and take care of this business. I'm going to go around and try to get all the items down here that we can. You know, I never understood, like, why some parts of this area are blocked off. Like, how am I supposed to get to that item there? It's, like, impossible. I can't push this with strength, so do I... Like, I've never come back down here to see if they move it, if they eventually move it. But I don't know what's in there, so it's not like I really care. I guess we're going to the first floor. It's weird that it gives you the option to go to the floor you're already on. Like, would you like to take the elevator to the bottom first floor? By the way, you're on the first bottom floor. First basement floor, I mean. The B stands for basement, not bottom. I'm a weirdo. Alright. Yeah, we're going to take care of the last part of the Team Rocket saga for this game. Well, at least from this half of the game. Because there is some Team Rocket shenanigans in the Kanto part of the game as well. I've never gone to Kanto in these games. Like, I've played HeartGold, I've made it to the end, but I have never gone to the Kanto part. I have done it in Gold and Silver. I know in Gold and Silver there's a Team Rocket grunt that, like, steals an item or something and brings it into Misty's gym and throws it in the water, so you have to, like, surf to get it. I remember that for sure. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they kept it in this game, so... I would be surprised if they took it out, is basically what I'm saying. Alright, well now that we have that little key that that old man gave us, I just want to double check to make sure we did actually get that. Yeah, we have the cart key. So, we're going to go ahead and open up that special little door. And thankfully, since I used these grunts to grind up, we don't have to worry about avoiding any because we've battled every single one. Just have to worry about the other grunts that are behind this card key gate. Including this one, who's the very first one. So very first victim of defeating a Team Rocket grunt. Let's see what he has. Artist Alex. He's got a furt to start off with. How's it going, Box? It's been a while. Alright, well let's air slash it to death. Hopefully to death. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but... yeah, it flinched though. But then it used quick attack, so beautiful. We're going to switch out for the next one, of course. Rhyhorn would not be beautiful to use. I guess, you know, Sadie could take care of it, but, you know, all it's got that wouldn't be resisted by Rock is the Dark-type move, so I don't know if we'd one-shot it, so just switching out to Mark, good idea. I just want to remind you that I named Mark after Markiplier, because, you know, strong man Markiplier. This guy's an admin, isn't he? Yeah. Wellington. We got another Beef Wellington. But yeah, I just wanted to mention, since it is named after Markiplier, I just want to mention, Unus Annus ended the other day. Like yesterday morning from when I'm recording this, obviously. It was like 1 AM my time, was when Unus Annus ended. And I just want to come out and say it. I might get like flack for this or something, but I watched 2 total videos of Unus Annus, and that does not include the live stream. I watched bits and pieces of the live stream, especially where they deleted the channel. I watched that part, the very end of it, but I did not watch any other parts. Like, I watched 2 episodes total, 2 videos total. The one on my birthday and Hot Dog to Death. Smooch 'em. It's just a smooching, but I'll switch up to Mark. Kind of pathetic that a Team Rocket admin just has a smooching, but whatever. Take that, Beef Wellington. But yes, like, a couple of my friends, I told them that I only watched a couple of Unus Annus videos, and they were just like, bro, how could you only watch 2? I'm like, I don't know, they upload it every day. You know, it's just, I was like, yeah, it's cool that they're doing this and stuff like that, but, you know, being involved with Pokemon and stuff like that, I kind of haven't really sat down and consistently watched Markiplier in, like, 3 years. I watch mostly Pokemon content. I watch Moist Critical or Penguin Zero on YouTube. And he uploads every day. I like his videos because they're never, like, too long and stuff like that. I'm not saying Unus Annus was bad in any sense. It's just that, you know, there's content I prefer, and, you know, I would have loved to watch the videos more often, but, you know, it took me a while. Like, sometimes I even forgot the channel existed, which probably sounds even worse, but, like, it's really cool that they did something like that. I will admit it. Like, the purpose of the channel and stuff like that, what Mark said, really awesome channel idea, and, you know, I thought it was really cool. Him and Ethan doing that together. Really cool channel idea. Really creative. Not something that, you know, YouTube has ever seen before. It's really cool that they did that. But it's just that I couldn't keep up with it, and, you know, I only ended up watching a couple videos. But, yeah. That's just all I wanted to say about Unus Annus. Really good channel idea. And, you know, I love Markiplier, and Ethan is also somebody that I really admire, so... really good. But we're about to battle a Kyogre. Not anything that I'm, like, way too worried about. That's why I didn't, like, go, oh, no way, Kyogre. But We got Shockwave. We also have Grass type if we ever need to switch out. All it's been using is Scary Face, so that was an easy win. Bayleaf. Retro Mini-Me. I mean, I could have switched to Olga. I almost accidentally switched out to Olga, and you know, Olga's got Silver Wind, so that still would have worked. Hi-ho, Silverwind. Alright. Is that it? Are you the last leg of everything? Or do I have to go inside this gate here? Alright, well I guess I have to go through this gate here. Obviously it wouldn't be there if I wasn't supposed to go through it. Yeah, it's another elevator. Observation deck, let's go. Slowly let's go, I guess. This has just been a Team Rocket-filled episode, I guess. Alright. Well, there's the last guy. He's got blue hair. Cyrus? Is that you? Oh no, you're Archer. Like the guy the guy from Bob's Burgers voices? His name is Thomas, so he lied about his name. You know, I wouldn't expect anything less from a filthy Team Rocket member. This is like the 50th Thomas we've battled. And they're like all in Team Rocket. I guess Thomas is just... Team Rocket is secretly just the people named Thomas Club. And people with the name Thomas are evil. One of my middle names is actually Thomas. Maybe I should join Team Rocket. I don't know, maybe it's just my calling. You know, even though it's my middle name, I could just go by it and just join Team Rocket. So, yeah. Team Rocket is my calling, I should just go ahead and join it. Nothing better to do these days. I don't even know what I'm saying. He's got bug types. Interesting. I should probably use heals, because I don't know what this thing's gonna have. And Sadie is long overdue for some heals. It paralyzed us, that's fun. That's some fun little quirky stuff. Please kill it. Thank you. If we got fully paralyzed again, I was gonna have to use like a full restore or something. And I didn't want to use that right now. Especially since, you know, they're pretty expensive, and I don't even know if we can even buy any full restores right now. But take that, Thomas. I might be calling you later about that application fee for Team Rocket. Keep your phone open, keep your ringer on, and I'll hit you up later. Rainbow Wing. Alright, it's Ho-Oh time. I'm really hoping that Ho-Oh is actually randomized, because if you watched my Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, you remember that Giratina was not randomized. And I believe this game came out before Platinum came out. It definitely came after Diamond and Pearl, but I don't remember if it came before Platinum. But either way, you know, if it did come before that, that gives me valid reasons to be worried about it being randomized or not. But I hope it is. Well, that's the worst case of the dialogues. Thank goodness I fast-forwarded through the last part of it. He kept on saying something, then leaving, coming back to say something that he forgot to say before. Alright, fun elevator ride. 5th floor. Well, that's where we were at before, so I don't know why I said that excitedly. Let's get the heck out of here. Pretty exciting battles this episode. Some near-death experiences, you know, nothing unusual, nothing completely different. Still haven't lost more than 2 Pokemon this whole series. Still sucks that both the Pokemon we've lost are 2 Pokemon that I was really looking forward to use. But we've got a pretty good team so far, so it's not like all the Pokemon we have right now suck. Obviously. And I like Hypno a little bit more, because I never planned to actually use a Hypno. Alright, let's see if we are lucky winners today. Did we win? Yeah, we won! Let's go! What do we get? Ultra Ball. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm really glad I did that. I'm really glad I did that. Really worth it, really worth it. 100% worth it to go in there and waste my time to do that. But we're gonna go to Ecruteak City again, because that is where the Rainbow Tower is, or is that even what it's called? I don't know, it's where we're gonna get Ho-Oh, so that's gonna be next episode, but I just want to make sure we can get to Ecruteak City and to that area first, so speed up running to Eckertique City. I know the last time I just cut out my travels to Goldenrod City, but you know, this time I'm talking to you guys, so you can just enjoy the visuals of me running all the way there, fast forward like Sonic the Hedgehog while I'm talking to you and getting frustrated about how I can't get in between a couple of trees. And battling a Pokemon that we don't even have to battle. Hey, remember when that was our encounter? And then we didn't catch it because Shuckle is a poop head? Everyone knows that Shuckles in these games are actually Marowaks, so I don't know why that Shuckle is there. It should have been a Marowak. Alright. We made it to Eckertique City, and did we even get the water encounter here with the fishing rod? I don't think we did, but I don't really care about doing it. Is this the Rainbow Tower? Bell Tower, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's right, because you ring a bell. Alright, well, yeah. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. So, if you did enjoy, make sure you slap the like button. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you get notified about future episodes of this series and other videos on my channel. Answer the question today down below. This is Inform, I'm burning out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.